On this week's episode of What the Heck, we're joined by another special guest, check in with Tyler, talk talents, and then play a game of Who the Heck Am I? Brought to you by the lovely and talented Katy Cook. Crack a cold one, kick your feet up, and enjoy the show. Good evening and welcome to episode 15 of What the Heck. I am Colin Frederick, here as always with Tyler Heck. Here not as always, no I'm just kidding, he's not here. Jake's gone again, classic. But we're joined by a very special guest, one Mr. Garrett Jeters, of very close relation to Derek Jeter, singular. But there's more of him. It's plural. He's plural. What's up, dudes?
What's happening?
Nothing.
It's been kind of a long evening. The three of us hit the links tonight. And, yeah, I got the big dub. About to eat that dub.
Yeah, but you didn't score 69.
No, I did not, but
That's
Jeters did. He got the old 69er. So that was
Oh, yeah, buddy.
pretty much a real proud accomplishment. And, yeah, but I did that. It was slightly better than last time I went out with Tyler, but not really a whole lot.
Much better up until the last two holes.
Yeah, I really fell apart on 17. It was downhill from
Yeah,
there.
that was bad.
It was, the sun was in my eye. And I was out of balls. I was playing like a Max Fly that was
Dirty Max
brown.
Fly.
And then I found someone that was like, it just said fairway on it, and that thing was actually brown and kind of like pokey when you grabbed it. It wasn't even like a smooth, nice finish anymore. It's tough.
You can't complain. It was free, though, so.
Yeah, that's not a bad gig. I bought this box of fancy, like, bright red golf balls, but the problem is that when you spend a lot of money on golf balls and you're a bad golfer, then you lose the money, you lose the balls you just spent the money on. So I have this new strategy where I only mix those in when it's a shot that I know I'm not going to hit into the woods or the tall grass.
It's like putting.
Putting, pretty much putting.
Maybe a chip here.
I can chip it.
If it's like a 10-yard chip.
My short game was
Actually,
not horrible
you were
tonight.
pretty on tonight with that short game.
You know, I've got a long way to go
Yeah.
before the what the heck golf outing.
Is that a thing?
We'll get there.
It's
in the works.
We have a lot of plans. Our administrative assistant is working on putting a calendar together. But the first problem we've run into is that we don't have an administrative assistant.
Yeah, we're going to need to find
Job
one.
opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody's interested,
Doesn't pay much.
I think I know a lady.
that'd be nice. Not that a lady would be nice. Anyone, it's equal opportunity employer.
Right.
We just can't pay you because we also work for free.
Yeah, there's no money to be made at this point.
Like, we might share our snacks with you if ever there's snacks. Tyler's mom got us some more Airheads tonight for out on the course, and those were delicious. It reminded me of the good old days.
Really hit the spot. Really took my mind off of some of the bad shots.
I did, and I needed some of them. Some of my shots required more than an Airhead to get rid of. But alas, we made it out of there, and then we got some Toppers pizza. Jake is probably ultimately jealous.
Yeah, it was so good.
He missed another round of golf and Toppers pizza and 2 orders of Topper sticks. We ordered a bunch of food,
Yeah.
probably way more than we needed for
Oh,
sure.
Definitely.
Half of it is still left, for
Yeah.
sure.
But for some reason, we ordered it, drove there, which took 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we sat in the parking lot for maybe 5 minutes, and the guy came out and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm really sorry about the wait. I gave you half off." So for some reason, our $46 worth of pizza was $23. So that feels like a hot deal.
Yeah, you can't complain about that.
I was like, what do you mean, what wait are we talking about? We're the only people in the parking lot. Like,
Right.
he was by himself. He was doing his best.
He probably
Yeah.
just hates his job.
Though I will say, I mean, we got to call him out for the one mistake that he made.
Yeah,
So we
that's
got-
pretty
That would have been.
serious.
We,
That would have.
That could,
Yeah, I'm
if
glad
somebody
Katy
could have
caught it.
dumped it.
So we got some.
You're
We got some of the cinnamon topper sticks tonight, and normally those come with some extra like frosting and chocolate sauce. And Katie was the first one to dive into that box, and luckily pulled out one of what we thought was chocolate sauce and said, "I think this is barbecue sauce." I'm like, "No, he wouldn't do that." And sure enough, 2 chocolate sauces were not chocolate sauce. They were
Garth
barbecue
almost
sauce.
effed us, I gotta tell you. His name was Garth, right?
I think so.
It had
I
to
think
be.
it was
He looked
Garth.
like a
He
Garth.
looked like a Garth.
Looked like something.
He did look like something. He was real stressed out, and I was like, buddy.
Calm
Right.
okay.
It'd be different if there were like 3 other cars in the parking lot
Yeah, it was
waiting
just
for
us.
food. But I think we like made him feel rushed because we showed up a couple minutes before food was
Likely.
ready. But it's like it's all good.
We couldn't have been in any less of a hurry. We like just got off the golf course, and we're just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
And we didn't even like call or go in. We just sat in the truck like, yeah, we know we're early, and he came rushing out.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Whatever.
So thanks, Garth. You almost poisoned us with barbecue sauce, but other than that,
You almost ruined my entire day. But other than that,
you're ruining my life. But without further ado, no, I should probably talk about the plan first, yeah?
Yeah.
Let the people know
Let's
what they're
talk
in
about
for.
yeah, why don't you share it
First,
with everybody?
Tyler's got some mystery goodies, as always. I asked him how good it was. He said, so stay tuned.
It could turn into something. I don't know.
Then
So don't hold your breath.
I got the idea while we were out on the course, wishing we were better at golf, to talk about talents and the things that we are good at and the things that we are not good at that maybe we wish we were. And then Katie put together a game for us that she's not going to participate in, but she assembled. She worked very hard on it today. Called Who the Heck Am I? So we're going to check that out later. But before then, Tyler, what the heck?
All right.
I tricked him. I thought I was going to do the thing.
Yeah,
but
I thought
didn't.
you were going to do it.
Well, I wasn't sure because I wasn't really looking, so I
Wait,
didn't
do
know if
what
I had the
thing?
right knob. Well, let's see if I do this. Then you get to do that, a little action.
get
But
a
I wasn't
sweet
paying
echo.
Dude,
attention.
figure out your knobs.
Yeah.
You got to play with them more.
Always diddling my knobs.
All right, so I'm changing up what I was going to talk about.
Nice.
Because of toppers tonight.
Yes.
Because when we talked about this, we forgot how good toppers actually
Yeah.
is. Like I honestly don't think I've had toppers in the last 6 or 7 years.
16 or 17 years since he was in college.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so I want to know. This will be a 2-part question, maybe. What is your just favorite pizza to get ever? Doesn't matter where.
You can't answer
And
that.
do you
It's
have
hard.
a favorite like pizza place? So your favorite pizza doesn't have to be from that pizza place necessarily. Like if there's some frozen pizza that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get 10 of these at the store every time.
Oh.
That could be your favorite. But your favorite pizza place doesn't have to be the Walmart that you get it from.
I am struggling. Because my initial thought is to tell you that it's the barbecue chicken pizza
That's what I was thinking.
from Kip and Deb's, my favorite pizza place.
But then you threw the whole frozen pizza. mix in
You
there.
did.
I know.
Because can you beat just like a thin original crust Jack's pizza? You know, it cooks
Yeah.
for like 12 minutes, and then you eat the whole thing, and then you're like, what?
Why? What
Why
did I
did-
just do?
how did
There's
I-
another one? All right,
what
I got
the-
to throw it in.
I've not gone that far. I've not cooked a second pizza. That is serious.
Well, not in the same day.
Oh, sure. I do love Jack's. What's your frozen pizza of choice? I don't mean to derail this, but
No, that's fine.
Yeah, probably Jack's.
it's got to be Jack's, right?
I enjoy Jack's. I'm a big, not lately. Tombstone was always really good.
I never
A
was
little
a
bit
fan.
thicker.
No, I like the thin stuff.
Yeah.
It was a little thicker, but it got super crispy really
Yeah.
quick. That was good.
I'm not into the whole crispy deal so much.
I like
Oh,
those
see, I like the
California
crispy
brand
ones.
ones.
Oh,
Those are good.
oh, you must be kind of like a fancy boy then.
Oh yeah, I mean you pay like $9.
Holy sh!
Yeah, you might as well go to Toppers at that point.
Oh my god!
Though I
I
would
gotta
say,
do what you're doing.
You pay for what you get. I mean,
yeah,
you get what you pay for.
I like the lots of matzahs as well.
Well, those are
Those are
the
good.
opposite
Yes.
of $9.
No, those
Yeah.
are like, well, if they're on sale, you get like 2 for $11.
What?
They're still much
Why did
more
I think that
expensive
they
than
were-
other
No, they're
frozen
not, they're not that
pizzas.
expensive.
Why do I think they were cheap?
Lots of
No.
matzah is a close second to Jack's.
They're
for
good
me,
just
though.
because there's so much, like,
Yeah.
they legitimately put a
Lots
pound of
of
matzah.
matzah.
Yeah,
they
it's ridiculous.
put a lots on there.
Yeah.
I always enjoy the pizza that comes from fundraisers. That always feels like that's
Oh,
good
yeah.
pizza.
And you feel
And
like you're doing a good deed. While
Oh
you're eating
yeah,
it.
I'm always giving back and getting fat and all the good stuff at the same time. I think that I got to go with barbecue chicken pizza from Kip and Deb's is probably my number one.
Yeah.
If Chippy was a pizza, that would be number 2.
That sounds disgusting.
Come on.
That doesn't sound great. I don't know if I would try that.
Mac and cheese pizza, though.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it depends. I've had some mac and cheese pizza that's not that good.
Yeah, it's like bland.
Yeah, there's like no flavor.
You get that a lot at
That's
like
true.
a buffet.
Yeah,
Almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
That one never.
They
is
just
good.
threw some of their mac and cheese on a pizza.
But like
crust
if you
and it's
grab
not
it from
great.
Ian's,
Yeah,
or,
right.
Yeah.
in Minneapolis we
Toppers.
had Mesa Pizza, was real similar to Ian's. Like by the slice, you get
Yeah.
a big giant size of your head slice.
Mhm.
So that's probably number 2 for me is mac and cheese. Big fan. Tonight at Toppers we're in the truck after golf, and we're like, well, mac and cheese pizza sounds good, but also buffalo chicken pizza sounds good. And that's when Jeters said, guys, you won't believe it. Right here for the pickings. Buffalo chicken mac and cheese pizza.
Sold.
Everybody's happy. And it was delicious.
Yeah, it was
It
really
I was
good.
very
Great.
pleased.
And I was so surprised that there was bacon on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with extra
mean,
It
bacon.
was probably because we had to wait so long.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah, he
Garth put
probably-
it in there just for
yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Garth.
I don't know.
What about you?
I would probably also put the barbecue chicken pizza from Kip and Deb's
Really?
as my number 1.
It seems kind of polarizing. Like, there's some people
Yeah.
that I'm like, hey, check out this pizza. And they're like,
Yeah.
I can't, no,
Yeah.
it's terrible. And those are people I don't like to associate with. So,
No, I
There's
feel
no
like
longer friends.
if I'm at Kip and Deb's for any amount of time, if I don't get one of those pizzas, like I feel like I didn't spend my time.
it's like you didn't
correctly
even go there,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Why even waste my time
Yeah.
being there?
Right, then it's just a bar. You can drink beer wherever.
Right, yeah.
you know?
You're not going to get that pizza anywhere else.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a good pizza.
It's part of the experience for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would definitely be Next Door Pub in like Geneva.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
also a good.
That's
one.
for like a restaurant pizza. That's for sure my favorite.
Yeah.
That's actually a good choice. We had a customer buy us some meat lovers from there
Yeah,
one
that's
time.
dude. Oh yeah.
I thought I was going to die.
You eat like 3 pieces and you're like, oh.
I felt like I put on 18 pounds and I just have the meat sweats. And then I was supposed to go back to
Yeah.
work after that.
They put a lot of meat on
Yeah,
there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Do you remember back in the good old days when we'd go to whatever the current name of the Sharon Pizza joint is and get the Beast?
Oh yeah, like the 32-inch or
That was-
whatever it is.
It's an abnormally large pizza.
Oh yeah.
That and any topping was fine. That place actually, their pizza's not too bad.
I've never
either.
been there since it's changed.
It's hard to tell. It's been a lot of things. I think it's Genoa right now. Genoa Pizza. I had.
What was it when we were in high school?
It's
like
been
mom-
it's been that. It's been Moscato's.
Oh, maybe that's what
It's
I'm thinking of.
been Semino's.
Oh, he's a cool.
I remember that. But that place is good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about when somebody accidentally takes the sauce off your pizza and folds it in half and calls it a calzone?
Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
No.
I just had a calzone the other day
No,
from
it's-
Niali's and it was delicious.
I'm not a huge fan.
I'm not opposed to calzones. I feel like there's just an unnecessary amount of crust.
Right.
Right, there's like
with
too
that,
much.
like-
Like if it was filled with more stuff, then
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's more dough than a regular pizza, honestly.
There probably is, but I like.
They're not bad. If you find a good one, I mean, if you find one that's really stuffed,
Yeah.
I didn't want someone who took a 12-inch pizza and just
Fold
fold
it.
it in half. Like I
Yeah.
could go get a Jack's Pizza
Do
for
that.
$4 and do that myself.
Fold it in half while I'm sliding it down my throat.
No pizza cutter needed.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That
all
does
good.
make it easier. Have you ever had to eat a Jack's Pizza
yeah.
without a pizza cutter?
Unfortunately, yes.
Had to or chosen to?
I hope
Because I've done both.
you have
Animal.
chosen.
Well,
Yeah, you're
definitely
a little bit
one
of a
night
caveman.
after, like, I
Wait,
I
you were
didn't want to
sober,
spend
right?
the time. Yes, definitely sober.
So did you just eat the whole thing then, or did you like rip it up? That's what I'm asking.
No,
Like,
I
what's your
ate-
backup method of pizza separation?
So I ate like half of it, just not cutting it, and then I put it into like some tinfoil and saved the other half. And then the next day when I ate it, I cut it up. But that night at like, that morning at like 3 a.m. when I wanted it, I just
I've actually done
didn't
that.
want to cut it.
You would just hold it like with the cardboard. It's already cooked, obviously.
I feel like I've seen you perform this method.
Yeah. So then you just push the pizza a little
Yeah.
off the cardboard
And eat it.
and you eat whatever's hanging off of the cardboard.
Okay.
And then it's like a conveyor belt kind of.
Yeah,
thing. Just keep going.
That's
there's still
how
more pizza.
that's how I did it. I didn't take this whole pizza in both my hands and
Conveyor belt.
like.
I mean, I'm not proud of it, but
Yeah. Also, I did it because the pizza cutter was dirty and I wasn't.
I
gonna
did it because it
clean
was upstairs and I was not upstairs.
That sounds way
But
much
still.
more valid reason.
Yep.
I've also tried to like rip it apart
Yeah, it doesn't.
into at least manageable
no, that
clumps.
doesn't even work.
Then you always lose a bunch of cheese and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's a bad deal.
And then it doesn't even look appetizing. So.
Right.
It always looks appetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a Jack's Pizza in a while, though. This is kind of inspiring me. Much like our toppers conversation, I think I may have to add that to the menu.
Got to try it out.
Yeah.
So, I've got a question, and I'd like to bridge off of Jeters' the pizza conveyor belt method.
It's foolproof.
I'd like to talk talents. That's
Well,
kind
that
of
would be one of them.
that would be one. Is eating pizza off a conveyor belt.
Get the ball rolling
Not
there.
making a mess.
Feels like Garfield kind of does that probably.
Yeah, right.
But I want to know first, like, what's something that you're good at that people know you're good at? It's tough.
That's-
I'll go first.
Yeah.
One time,
Oh, I got one.
I guess I don't know how many people really know that about me, though. Never mind. I asked a harder question than I thought. Well, nope, not even that.
Here's what we should do to all of our great listeners out there. Tell us what some of our talents are, other than hosting a great podcast.
Yeah, I
that's-
know that we're excellent at that.
Clearly.
Katie once told me I was the funniest human in the world.
That's true.
So maybe, but that's what I was gonna say. I was like good at being funny, but I'm not good at telling jokes necessarily. I don't like have jokes.
But that's two different things. You don't have jokes, but you're funny.
No, you have like
You just
what
know
are
how
they
to make people laugh.
what are they called?
Like
sarcasm.
sassy attitude.
A lot of it is sarcasm.
I've found that the key to humor is timing.
Yeah.
It's less
Yeah.
about the content of what you're saying and more about when you're inserting it, because it doesn't always have to be a lot. You don't have to really go overboard, but a simply like a well-placed what I think it can go a long way.
Yeah.
I think you also got to throw singing into your talents.
I don't
Wow.
agree with that one though.
Yeah, Katie once
Don't
told
ask
me that
Katie,
I was
but-
only good enough to sing in Kip and Debs.
You're Kip and
Which
Deb's
at that
good.
point you're pretty
Kip and Deb's
you're pretty
good.
good.
If you can play there.
If you compare yourself to people that hang out with it.
I mean, I've been known to put on some pretty meaningful performances of one of my personal favorites is Let It Go by I don't remember which of the two princesses. Elsa?
I think it was Elsa, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Frozen, but that song I can really, really
You know how to
bring it
belt
home.
out, huh?
So that's the thing. Kind of along those lines. And this may be more of like my hidden talent that I'd like to talk about next, so you can really chime in on either. Is song lyrics. Some people know this
Yeah,
about me.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying at some point. Because it's like, why do you know this? Like, there shouldn't be a reason.
I always thought like that show, The Singing Bee or whatever
Yeah,
that
you-
was.
you
Don't
probably
forget the
do.
lyrics. I could probably do well on there.
Yeah.
I listen mostly to country music, but for some reason have at least a reasonable handle on
Like all
music
genres.
kind of across genres. And it's helpful. It's particularly helpful when like I'll be having a conversation with you and you'll be talking, and if there's music playing in the background, like in our conversation,
You will literally end whatever we were talking about and just start singing whatever verse.
I just will like speak words to you as if we're going to continue talking, and you're like, what? I finally had to tell like the football team at camp this year, because now all of a sudden we play music apparently. I
Must be
was
nice.
after like 8 times of them being like, sorry, what? And I'm like, just please ignore me. Unless it like really seems like I'm talking to you, I'm probably
I
just
should start trying that on you. Be like,
Oh.
sorry, what did you say?
I'm probably just talk singing. So just let it be. So that's that. I know the words.
I would say mine is landscaping. I don't know. If you go look at my yard right now, it looks pretty good.
It does look
I
nice.
don't know.
Are you for hire? Because I could use
Negative. I'm not mowing your brother's yard.
No, you don't have to do that. I need you to fix my backyard.
Oh yeah, we could probably figure something out.
We gotta do some.
I don't know.
You already pulled like the big weeds.
Yeah, I
so
got the
that's-
trees out of
that's
there.
almost
Yeah.
done.
I feel like I don't know. Landscaping could be a talent, but really it's just about being anal and like doing the work. I don't know. I feel like anybody could really do it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Depends how well you want to do
The
it.
biggest area in which my landscaping is lacking is pulling weeds, and that's because my parents totally burnt me out as a child.
You're like I'm thin.
I
I've pulled
can't do
enough
that
weeds for
anymore.
a lifetime.
We did just even thinking about it, it makes me feel a little ill.
Your back hurts.
Hey, but
Yeah,
but
I
your-
feel like I've
but your
bent
yard
over.
looked good when you were little, huh?
It did,
See?
but as a little guy, I was not that
You
appreciative
didn't
of
You
it.
didn't care.
I was more like, oh, do you pull weeds again?
Sweet.
Yeah. That's also when I learned I hate the smell of lavender.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause we had like one lavender bush.
And
Is
you
it a
like-
bush or just a plant?
It's a bush, yeah.
A flower?
Yeah.
But anytime I got anywhere near that and it like rubbed on me,
You smell like a little girl.
yeah, look. And that's not fair to the others because I'm already so pretty that smelling good too is just over the top. I hate that. But yes, anyway, I agree. Your house does look nice.
Yeah.
Landscaping is about being anal. And I'm burnt out. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
You're probably good at something else.
I don't know. I really couldn't think of anything.
You're a big project guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I do a lot of projects.
You like build. You like build
It's
stuff.
not like am I doing? It's just Courtney makes me do stuff and I do it. So.
Oh, well, sure. This is less about the motivation and more about like you
Yeah.
do pretty
yeah,
good
like,
stuff.
Yeah, like I can build some stuff.
He like put shutters on his house. Those look nice.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm still waiting
That's-
on shutters.
Just building your own. They're pretty easy, man.
I think I'm just gonna get some
Sounds like
blue
you know a
ones.
guy.
I know a guy, but I think I'm just gonna get some blue plastic ones that snap
No,
right
don't
into
do
the holes
that.
that I already have.
That's cheap. They'll fade.
When I pulled out the other plastic ones, there were about 35 bees nests back there.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to tap on them before you take
Yeah,
them off.
I used like 4 cans of bee
Yeah.
spray. It
Yeah,
was good. It was
they
a good
did.
day.
Hmm.
Tyler, what are you good at? Building stuff? Landscaping? Playing Dance Dance Revolution?
I wish I was actually good at Dance Dance Revolution. I haven't played in so long.
I've
neither.
literally never ever
But-
played
Yeah,
that
I'm
game.
sure you have.
Never have.
We had
The
it
one
for,
where you hold onto the bar, or like in like
no, like at home. Like
Any
I had
of
it for my PS2.
No, dude, I never.
Or even like a Just Dance on the Wii. Like I wish I was good at something like that. That would be cool.
I can't dance to save my
I'm
life.
not a
I'm
big
not
dance
a
guy.
good dancer.
Are you gonna take lessons for your wedding?
No.
Yeah. Same.
Nope.
I would say like puzzles. Like not
Like jigsaw puzzles
not
or
like
like
jigsaw puzzles, like
mind.
like math stuff, like things that make you think. I feel like
Yep.
I'm pretty good
I
at.
like that stuff.
But I think it also kind of goes back to the landscaping thing. Like I don't want to try it and not be done with it. So like I go until I get it.
All right.
Where a lot of people are like they'll try and be like, nah.
See, I'm
I
like
don't
the
care.
opposite. Like if I don't get it within the first few minutes, I'm like, man.
Oh, it bothers me. Like if I see one of those stupid things on Facebook
yep.
and they're like, there's like those 4 different things with all the pictures.
Yep.
I can figure out 2 of them and I can't. I'll be like, all right, I'm done. And then like an hour later, I'm like, nah, I gotta figure this out. And I go back and find it. But I go until I figure that out. So I mean, obviously, if I have to quit and go back to it, I'm not great, but
Right.
they're fun to do, and I feel like I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Do you like to do like escape rooms? That kind of deal?
I
Have
do.
you
I've only
those?
done 2 before, but they're pretty fun.
I love them because I too I'm big on like logic and puzzles and riddles and patterns and all of that kind of stuff. That fits in very nicely with my like not that creative but very logical, linear brain. So I'm a big escape room guy. I don't know if it's open right now, that one in Lake Geneva,
I
or if
doubt
they've
it. I
closed
doubt
because
I
of
don't know.
everything. Didn't we do that one time?
I never. We were going to, but something came up. We didn't go.
Something came up. Katie and I went there on our second date or something, which we discussed afterwards. We were both like kind of nervous about like, is that a good idea for a date? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. If you're
On, like, a
like
second
early in a
early in a
relationship,
relationship.
Like it was your second date ever?
yeah, ever.
Was this one of the ones where like you were locked in the room with a group of people, or is it
No,
just
it's just
you
the two of us. So we were both like, man, how's this gonna go? Like, what if the other person thinks
Yeah.
I'm an idiot? What if they think that I'm like a bossy know-it-all show-off?
Right.
What if we get in a huge fight
And you're still stuck in there for
and
an
you're
hour.
still stuck in there?
Well, this is going well.
Like, man, this guy's a dick.
I actually don't think that's that bad of an idea, because I think you really you
you
would
learn.
truly see who someone is
See,
in a situation.
But
like
see,
that.
like that would not be a good first impression either. Like something
Well-
like I don't know if I could. I would just get real frustrated, and if I couldn't figure it out,
That's
and I
true.
would be mad. And then
Yeah.
that would, like me personally, I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
but it would not be a good because I'm not usually like that.
Sure.
So like, I don't know.
I don't know. You're kind of mad all the time.
Yeah. Well, career choices changed that.
It went well for us, I should add.
Obviously.
We're engaged now,
Obviously,
so it must
you
have
guys
been okay.
escaped. Good to have you here.
Thank God, I didn't think we were gonna get out. There was like some stuff that I was having a hard time with that she figured out, and some stuff that she was having a hard time with that I figured out, and it kind of like went well.
Yeah, like it could go the complete opposite way, and it'd be like,
Right.
oh wow, this is perfect.
Right. And
Yeah.
it did. It went well, and we got out.
Yeah.
I'm currently undefeated in escape rooms.
I mean, I could force my way out of anything.
Well,
probably.
yeah, there's that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so kind of explain an escape room. Like, is there certain what was one of the things you had to do to get to another part of the
So
room or
like they
something?
have different themes to them.
Oh.
So I've done one where
You gotta
you're
dress the part too.
yeah, it's like LARPing, which fits right in with my D&D background. I'm a wizard.
Sweet.
I still use that Mickey Mouse wizard head I got from Disney World when I was a little
Nice.
kid.
The blue one with the
stars. Yeah. I believe he was actually a sorcerer, not a wizard, and they have
Get it right, dude.
It depends on where the magic comes from. Is really the difference.
I'll
between
show
the
you
two.
where it comes from.
But you get in there. I did one that was like a Cold War bunker. So you had to do all this stuff to ultimately unlock these 3 locks and flip a switch so that a missile doesn't blow up the country. And one was you were in like another football team's locker room and you had to steal their playbook or
Oh, really?
something. And the one Katie and I did was something about like gangsters, and you had to find like what bottle of liquor was poisoned or something. So like they have like different storylines, but it's all the same like basic kind of puzzles.
Like steps you take.
In the locker room one, like there was there was like a set of golf clubs, and they were like different lengths or colors or something, and you had to put them in order, and then that gave you like a code for a lock for a box, and then once you got in that box, there were
More golf clubs.
some puzzle
Something,
pieces
yeah.
or golf tees, or like it all kind of like ties together, but it like the first thing I do is, and I know that there's like a pattern to them that some people are into. I think like my sister-in-law's sister is like real into them, and she knows the pattern that the puzzles always go in this order, and there's a directional one, and then this one, and blah blah blah.
Right.
And I don't know that much about it. My personal technique that maybe I've not set world records in time, but I've escaped every time, is pretty much like anything that's not bolted down, I like am tearing through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and anything that like seems funny, I like set
Investigate
aside. Like I get anything that I can move like to the middle of the room, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
It also gets tricky the more people you have, as to like how things are split up and if people are wasting time on a bunch of stuff,
Oh,
and
It just kind of throws a wrench in the works.
or like if you've got like something going and then somebody comes and messes it up because they're trying to do it a different way.
Yeah.
No, but it's fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah. I'll have to try that.
We can all go. We'll have the first annual What the Heck Escape Room Challenge.
What if we don't make it out?
Then that's the last
just-
annual one, and we're dead.
That could be our last podcast.
Live from an escape room. My last kind of question on this is, what is a talent or some talents that you wish you had? Like, what do you wish you were good at?
Dance Dance Revolution.
I would.
And
In what setting is like that a useful skill?
It's not.
Yes.
Other
Even a
than
little
like
bit,
at
but
the movie theater in the lobby,
it's not.
trying to impress.
After tonight's golf game, I would say golf.
That's
would be
kind of what I was.
great.
Golf was one of the ones that I was thinking. I don't even
Like-
need to be like PGA level, but if I could
Yeah.
just be like play a respectable, consistent game, that's my biggest thing is consistency. Because I'll, like
shoot,
there'll be a
like,
good
maybe,
shot,
Like one over par sometimes, but like then you'll
Yeah.
shoot par. Like I wouldn't mind that.
as opposed to like, oh, got
Oh,
a 9.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a 10 on
Here's,
this, even
here's
though I
a
shot
7
15.
and 8. There's another 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf would be.
I would say any yard game. If I could be.
Like a whiz at it.
Yeah, like any yard game. Like,
Yeah.
cause then any function you go to, you're that guy.
Just running.
I do kind of
the
dig
games.
that.
Like, I mean, people are probably not gonna like you that much, but
It's worth it.
Mm.
When I went on my bear hunt, I went up like for during training season to meet with like
yeah.
to spend the weekend with these people that I'd never met before in my life. And they were like, "Oh, no problem. We're going to a block party, but we'll just bring you along." And I was like, "Okay, strangers, that sounds like an excellent plan." And this block party was really just like a big party at a farm, and I somehow got entered into this like bags tournament, and me and my mentor guy's wife like won or took second or something, and everyone's like giving me the stink eye, like, "Who the hell's this kid?"
You ain't from around here.
Yeah, I agree. Yard games is a good thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's all just like the same basic set of skills.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing
Like all of them are just like little variations.
unless
on
you're playing spike ball.
spike balls.
Then you're gonna need
yeah.
some agility, kind of. I don't know.
The key to spike ball is you got to be willing to put it all on the line.
Yeah.
You got to get
That's
out there.
true.
You got to get dirty.
Yeah. That's true.
Man, if you haven't played spike ball, you should play that in preparation for next year's What the Heck spike ball tournament.
We got a lot of
You guys have a
lot of
lot
events
of
coming
things
up
coming
in the next year or so. So I hope you are all ready.
I hope
For
that
that.
we're allowed to hang out with more than like 5 people at a time by the time that all this stuff's got to happen.
That's true. We might not be able to do any of this.
Next summer's going to be
Probably
so
all be
great when we can
okay,
do
but-
stuff again.
If that even happens.
Is it gonna be
You know.
easy to go back to something normal though, or are you just gonna all of a sudden like, oh yeah, we're getting together with people, but are you just gonna naturally be like a little bit more spaced out?
No chance.
Or you don't think so?
I got a question.
Yeah.
How many months or years do you think that you're gonna still see people wearing face masks? Like, let's
Forever. Some people will always wear
say.
face
That's what I was
masks.
saying.
Yeah, probably.
10 years from now, I guarantee you there's gonna be those people.
Well,
at
even over
Walmart.
in like China and like there've been people over there
Well,
wearing
yeah, but
with
but their air quality. Is
right.
Oh,
But now with
man.
this, I think it's
Atrocious.
gonna be. I
Right.
think it's gonna be similar to over here now. Is there's gonna be people you're always gonna see in masks.
Yeah,
Like I think it's just gonna be a normal thing.
which I don't want to get into it, but
No, I agree. I think that it'll kind of stick around, but I don't think that,
I don't think there'll be a lot of people.
especially around here, it's like it's required and it's still not that.
yeah. But if you go to Walmart right now, there's everybody's in the
Yeah.
stores wearing a mask,
Yeah.
which they should be technically.
Yes, especially in Walmart. Walmart's that one place that maybe you should just
Yeah.
always wear a mask and
let's
Regardless.
gloves
just keep,
anyway.
let's just
You
keep
should've
that.
We'll hold on
Going
to
to
that little
Walmart.
You
tradition.
should have been wearing a mask 10 years ago.
That should
there.
be okay. So we've got golf and yard games. I really kind of agree with both of those, especially golf. My big one is music.
Oh, I take mine back.
I wish that I was a better singer. I wish that I could play the guitar.
Yep, that's mine.
I own a guitar,
I don't.
and I can kind of halfway strum like a few really rough sounding chords, and that's kind of the extent of it. I took piano lessons when I was a little kid for like 1 year,
Man,
so
you're
I
a
can
penis.
still. I am a big old pianist. I can still play Battle Hymn of the Republic, and if you like, I can give you kind of like a jazzy rendition of that. Well, that's the only song I remember. But like those two things, if I could play piano, guitar like
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, I wish I could play guitar like really well. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
think of all the chicks us married guys could pick
Yeah,
up.
we would be Still in the same position.
Literally, zero things would change.
Except for me probably pissing off the wife. 'Cause
Likely
I'm
so.
playing the guitar.
One time I sent like an audio recording of me playing the guitar to Katie, and I don't think she still believes that it was me. She's
Really?
like,
It was
no,
that bad, or?
no, it was like not good, but she was like, well, that wasn't entirely like useless.
That was like.
Surely that was not you.
That was like, what's his name singing Dock by the Bay?
Oh, Dirty Mike.
Yeah, Dirty Mike.
That guy.
That guy surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah. R.I.P. Pour one out for Mike.
Wait, is he actually dead?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen many gigs lately.
Yeah, bummer. Why? I wonder why.
I'd be a karaoke DJ. That'd be a fun job.
Yeah, I heard it pays well.
I mean, he had a tuxedo T-shirt on. That's not all bad.
That's all you need. I have one of those.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I mean,
That's
I
true.
found my
We were
new
supposed to
job.
wear them for the initial episode, and we didn't. However, I did find, speaking of tuxedos, I found on the clearance rack at Fleet Farm the other day some nice Canadian tuxedos.
Oh, yeah.
So please be on the lookout for what the heck embroidered Canadian
Did
tuxedos.
these ones have the Fleet Farm logo on them?
No, they didn't. That'd have been better. They were like Dickies or something.
Oh, okay.
But it'd have been all right.
Yeah.
Jeters, now that you've been on the show, we can get you some official swagoo.
Hell yeah. I haven't seen any though, so.
Well,
We
we
haven't
don't have it
Oh,
yet.
okay.
This is another one of those things that's in the works. It'll be around about next year.
No, I'm thinking that apparel's coming sooner than the
Yeah.
bags tournament and camping trip.
Yeah.
I've gone.
Well, we
as-
got to get everyone suited up
You gotta
before
get
we
the
can
yeah, you gotta
have
get
any.
exactly. You gotta get the apparel before you go camping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's important.
You think we can get a tent with the logo on it?
Yeah, I think we can get anything with a logo on it.
That
I was
sounds
thinking we could get some
expensive.
face masks that we could
Ooh.
give out to our loyal listeners.
Yeah.
Do you want? Should we do like the face mask style or like the buff style? That's kind of popular these days.
I haven't used one of the buffs yet, but I'm getting a couple of them
The buff.
because I feel
Like
like
the neck gator
the
kind of
gator.
deal.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like I've been told that it's easier to not fog up your glasses with those. So
That's
I'm gonna
kind of a
try those
problem
out
with.
and
I don't wear glasses on a daily basis, but sunglasses I have a hard time with a little fog.
yeah, it's not great. So I'm trying to find anything that'll help with that. And I've been told gators.
Florida Gators. Well, folks, I think it's about time we get into seeing if we can figure out who the heck am I.
Am I not supposed to look at this?
Ah, you can look now.
We're not supposed to show each other. though.
Yeah. Katie typed these up. We each have 3 people. And 6. What? I'm sorry, I'm distracted
All
by
right.
mine.
2 of mine are fairly easy.
We each have 3 people about whom we will read 6 clues. And the other 2 guys will have to guess. I'll probably half-ass keep score because that's how we roll around here. So I would imagine that if I'm reading, everyone in theory should be able to get a maximum of 6 points, right?
Right.
All right, let's try it out. See what the old KT has up her sleeve. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Start
Great.
us off.
Great, I'll do it.
Wait, so are you reading this to me or to him?
To both of you.
Oh, got it.
So I'm going to read, and you both get to guess. Whoever guesses it first. And you don't have to listen to all 6 clues. If you know right away,
It's like Jeopardy.
yeah, Jeopardy.
Geopardy. Got it.
Number 1.
You should turn your sheet away from me a little bit. I don't want to cheat.
He's cheating already.
I didn't
I
look.
literally am already lost.
Is it okay now, or can you
Yeah,
still
no,
see?
you're good. You were just, as you were going to read it, you started to turn it
this
towards me.
guy.
And
All right, Tyler's any points that he scores will be donated to Euchre.
what? I didn't actually see it. Now I'm just going to come and look over your shoulder.
Number 1. I am 36 years old with a daughter named Celine. What? That's not enough for you?
No. let's
Feels
go to the next
feels
one.
greedy.
I don't really know a lot of actors.
Number 2.
So.
They're not all actors,
Oh,
bruh.
I thought they were.
No, they're just
No,
people.
yeah.
During my spare time in the off season, I design. Oh, what a tool! I designed T-shirts for Affliction Clothing, a company out of California. Dude, you should wear affliction shirts. Are those the ones with like the cross and
They
stuff?
have
Yeah,
like
it
all the, like
says,
the
like, affliction
bedazzling.
across
Yeah, it's got a
here.
bunch of
Like you have a
bedazzle.
net, like you have a neck tab.
Usually the big
Yeah.
dudes walking around the weight room that can't put their arms down, they're the ones wearing them.
That's me. I
John
don't wear
Cena.
those.
Yeah, well,
No,
you
he-
can't see him though.
Yeah, you can't see him anyway. Number 3. I was named the National League Rookie of the Year in 2007. I was named Freshman of the Year. This is number 4. I was named Freshman of the Year by Baseball America in 2003 at the University of Miami. I was the 4th Jewish player to ever win the MVP. Number 6, the final hint. I failed a testosterone test in 2011. No? Not so much?
There's so many names running through my head, but they're not old enough.
All right. Well, this kind of reminds me of one of the categories from a game called Smartass, and that one always ends with the last question is, who am I with the initials? So I think we should do that if we make it through all the
If we
clues.
get to
Okay,
it.
if nobody can guess it, yeah.
Who am I with the initials R B?
Got it. It's Ryan Braun. That's who I was gonna guess, but I didn't think he was that old.
I didn't know he had an affliction, really.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
he's
know about that either.
He
I
is
didn't know about
super
that.
duper tough.
I was thinking. I'm not gonna
That's
say-
who I wanted to guess.
Have you
but-
guys ever considered that Ryan Braun looks like Brendan Fraser, who plays George of the Jungle?
So
I can't look at either of them without thinking of the other.
Doesn't he own Tuscan in Lake Geneva?
No, he used to own Ryan Braun's, and then
Oh,
it
that's
closed.
and then now it's Tuscan.
and then he tested positive
Yeah,
for,
then he got that
for whatever it was in 2011.
classic.
Cheater.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Do it then.
All right. This is a good one. Good first one. Number 1, I used to work for a children's magazine. I paid $75,000 to be buried next to Marilyn Monroe. I hold a Guinness World Record for scrapbooking.
What?
Don't worry, you're gonna get some. You'll get it by the end of this, I think. Number 4, I have made many cameos on a lot of TV shows. And okay, before I read 5, I'm gonna apologize for. I'm gonna butcher some of the words in this one. Number 5, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service named a type of rabbit the Silvolagus palustris hefneri to honor me.
Oh, all right. Ma'am. Hugh Hefner.
Correct.
How did that give that away to you?
Hefneris.
Hefneri.
And it's a bunny, like a Playboy bunny.
Yep. The last one before I died, I slept with more than 1,000 women.
I would have guessed.
Yeah.
You. That one
You would have guessed you.
Me.
Is it me? All right, dude.
Okay, guys. Do I have to read the first one?
Yeah, you do. And get closer to your mic.
Oh, that's right. I've been on 2,310 magazine covers to date. I have acted and produced in over 80 films and TV shows. Number 3, in 2018, I launched my own frozen pizza line.
Oh, I love frozen pizza.
Number 4, 50 Cent named his dog after me.
What?
Number 5, in 2013, Barack Obama presented me with the nation's highest civilian award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Got it. I think.
Do you want number 6? Or
No, I think it's Tom Hanks.
Negative.
Oh, nice.
It's not?
Now you're out.
Alright, I'm out.
6, I am the first black African-American female billionaire.
Oh, duh.
Let's go with Oprah.
Bingo. Tom
I
Hanks.
definitely
That's why I was like, are you
should've.
sure you don't want the last one?
I definitely should have. Dang.
Bummer.
All right.
That's all right.
Number 1. I inspired the 1991 movie The Silence of the Lambs, which I've never seen.
It's not bad.
I've not seen a lot
I
of
have,
old
but it's
movies.
Why
I'm
don't
kind
I-
of bad
I don't
about
know
it.
Who wrote the damn thing?
He didn't write it. He's just inspired it.
Oh, Aspire.
There are suspicions that I may have been fathered by my violent and abusive grandfather. That reminds me of that one little kid song, I'm My Own Grandpa. That is a messy
That
deal.
Sounds.
You've never heard that? I like had it on a cassette tape. I mean,
That's-
not just that
that's
song.
I don't.
But
Just-
that was
just
one of
that
the
song
songs.
on
Just
repeat.
slip the,
Please go look it up.
you got
It's
issues.
a song about being your own grandpa. I once called myself the most cold-hearted son of a bitch you'll ever meet.
Johnny Cash.
No.
I think I. No, keep going.
Many think I started killing people when I was a teenager. Oh, might be Johnny Cash. I escaped from prison twice. And right before my execution, I confessed to 30 homicides in 7 states.
Oh my God, what is his name?
Who am I?
This is bothering me.
With the initials T?
Got it.
Ah.
Ted Bundy.
That's right.
Dude, I was literally.
That's who I was gonna say, but I,
I was
didn't.
like, "What's the Netflix documentary I'm thinking
Yeah.
of?" I was like, "I can literally see his face."
Yeah.
No, you're just thinking of Zac Efron.
That's yeah,
Oh yeah.
same
You
guy.
got me. Damn, that pissed me off.
2-2.
All right. Number 1, in high school, I was the backup quarterback on a winless freshman football team. My idol is Joe Montana. I am married to a fashion model.
Tom Brady.
You dog.
Correct.
Bingo.
You're on the board.
I'm
Were you
going to
gonna-
read this
were you
last
gonna
one because
say-
I didn't know this.
Hit me.
I've thrown touchdown passes to 68 players over the course of my 18-year career.
I felt like that was updated in...
I think that's more now.
Yeah.
But the part that got me was only Vinny Testaverde has more with 70. That's like Tom Brady having that many.
It makes sense, though, about somebody that would, like, be playing
Play for
a bunch
100
of
years.
teams.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. He played for 8 teams, by the way. That's what it says.
I'd buy that.
So, makes sense.
Or like Josh McCown.
It's not hard to do then at that point.
Played for everyone.
Like,
Right.
You got to be on. the
You're
team,
averaging
basically.
9 per team.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
For some reason, I was thinking about something like it being 69 and Gronk having something to do
Get
with
your
that.
mind out of the gutter.
Probably.
No, but Gronk did something. He retired with 69 career touchdowns or something, and
Yeah.
Something he would do.
classic. But now he's back.
But he won't catch a touchdown. He wants to keep that.
Probably true.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, please.
Okay, number 1.
Yeah.
I used to work as a stripper before my career took off, but it was apparently not very good. I auditioned for a steady gig at a strip club, but bombed the audition. Number 2, I used to be a homeless guy living out of my van in Hawaii before landing my first acting job.
What?
I don't even know who this guy. I mean, I think I know who he is, but I used to wrestle and even finish 5th in state tournament in high school.
I think I have it. It's Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Wow.
How'd you know that? Like, what gave it away?
He watched him do a
Wrestle?
stripping performance.
No, I think he did an interview and talked about all of that stuff.
I
when he
think
was
that
in
you
Parks and Rec.
watched him be a
He
stripper.
lost 70
No.
pounds several times.
Yep.
Mm.
To play
Oh, and then he played Moneyball.
I never saw
What?
that.
Moneyball.
I learned how to play baseball for my role in Moneyball.
Who the hell was he in Moneyball? I don't remember
I
that.
don't even know who this
What?
who does this dude
Chris
even look
Pratt?
like?
Chris
You
Pratt.
know
It's
him.
Andy Dwyer.
From Parks and Rec. He's
Or-
also
Oh,
in Guardians
yeah.
of the Galaxy.
Or Jurassic World.
How do you... He is the son-in-law, I assume they're married, of Catherine Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
How would you
they
feel
just had
about
a baby.
having Arnold as your father-in-law?
That'd be pretty cool, I think. I don't know.
You know who he used to be married to? You remember Anna Faris
Yeah.
from the Scary Movie
Yeah.
movies?
Oh, yeah,
They
I
used to be
remember that.
together.
Hey, that's his signature. So.
Oh, cool.
Boy, thank you for that.
Now we just gotta get like a credit card or
Yeah,
something.
maybe alright.
All right.
Nice.
Is it me? My turn?
You're up. Buttercup.
Started round 3. Tyler's winning the game. 3-2 to 1. My real name is Austin.
No, it's not.
I started my career as a wedding DJ. I'm a college dropout.
DJ Khaled.
Nope.
It's a shot in the dark.
I was almost a professional metal guitarist. I'm worth at least $14 million. I have a series of small portrait tattoos of Kurt Cobain, John Lennon, Elvis, Stevie Ray Vaughan, George Harrison, Dimebag Darrell. Oh, Darrell. Shout out, man. Bankroll Fresh on my fingers. I'm not familiar with Bankroll Fresh's work.
No,
Either.
me either.
I got
Was
none.
that the last one?
Yeah.
What?
The portrait tattoos.
That's a tough one.
Can you imagine having pictures of people's faces on every finger?
Should probably try it.
I'm pretty good on tattoos.
Yeah, I bet.
Bet.
I don't know.
Who am I? With the initials P.M.
What? Oh,
I just want to say congratulations
Jagger?
for getting this right.
it's not Mick Jagger. It's not that. Okay. Austin McJagger.
We'd all be
Wait, if his first name's Austin, why is...
we'd all be better now if you would just hurry up and answer this.
I don't know.
I can't think of it.
Why are his initials PM if his first name's Austin?
Because it's Post Malone, bruh.
Oh, duh. Okay.
I tried. I really tried to help.
The
'cause you
tattoos
said
make
we'd
a
all
lot
be-
of sense.
You said we'd all be better. No, I knew you were trying to make a hint, but I wasn't like... I'm like, this isn't helping.
I fall apart because I'm so disappointed in you. Tyler.
I hope for this one I get to clue 6. Because if you don't get it with clue 6, I will walk out of the studio and never come back. All right, here we go. Number 1. I am one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 1 minute. I was a millionaire by the age of 20. I am the first hip-hop star to be nominated for an Oscar. My legal name is Willard.
That's what Katie wants to name a corgi.
That'd be a good name.
All right, here we go. Number 6. If you guys don't get this one. In West Philadelphia,
Oh, Will Smith.
I was born and raised.
Damn.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Will Smith.
All right. So we're on to the last one. And as luck would have it, Jeters is reading, and Tyler and I are tied.
And I have 1 point. This is great.
So this is for all the marbles. That actually worked out very
Yeah, it did
nicely.
work out pretty
Yeah, it
good.
Unless neither of us get it, and then it's not nice.
Then what do we do?
We arm wrestle.
You guys will probably get this one, though. I hope. All right. Number 1. I was born in Madison, Wisconsin, where my dad owned an oil company.
Chris Farley.
Yep.
Well, all right, then. So
Winner-
this was a great show, and we'll see you guys.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
God, after that abysmal golf game, it feels good
Feels good.
to pull out
That's
a
all
win.
right. You know what? It wouldn't be fair if I won everything today. I got to
Yeah.
share the love a little
That's
bit.
true.
And I, frankly, truthfully, don't know that much about Chris Farley, personally.
I just,
Yeah, why do you know that one fact?
just the Madison, Wisconsin thing, and then based off of Katie saying, you'll know all of them, and some of them you'll know much more than others. Because I've talked about Chris Farley before. We've talked about Chris Farley before on here.
Yeah.
So I assumed Madison, Wisconsin, he's one of the first people that I
Yeah, true.
know from Madison. But I do want to kind of actually hear the other.
Yeah, go ahead.
2, I studied in Marquette University in Milwaukee. I was first Shrek, but then passed away before finishing it, so then Mike Myers took over.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, I
either.
knew that.
That's funny.
John Belushi was my idol.
Who also died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Weren't they both overdoses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, at least he was his idol in that
Yeah,
way as
that's
well.
right. Yeah, following the footsteps. Although it was released in 2010, Adam Sandler comedy Growing Ups was originally written during the 1990s. Given that 4 of the lead actors were all on SNL at the same time, it shouldn't be surprised anyone that I was meant to play the 5th lead role. Kevin James played the role instead.
I like Kevin James.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do too.
I feel like Chris Farley would have been a way better one. Though.
For sure.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
For sure.
Yeah,
I didn't know that one.
and then he
That's
was
interesting.
fired from SNL in '95,
Well, he should do better then.
and then probably I think he died shortly
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
97,
I think it was 7.
98, something like that.
Pour one out for him too. Him and Dirty Mike.
Damn right.
Two completely different reasons, but yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, Mr. Jeters, you survived your first episode.
I'm sweaty.
welcome to my whole life.
Why isn't the fan on?
It usually is.
Yeah,
That's
we
my
messed
bad.
up.
Jesus.
But thanks for coming out. Thanks for staying up so late.
Hey.
It was kind of a long night. We were getting a little sleepy after golf.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was rough.
And then
after
we
golf and after our
Yeah, we
half
filled
off
up
toppers.
like real heavy.
Like, I felt like there was
Oh,
a brick in me.
I told
Yeah.
Katie the other night that I was violently tired, and I think that's kind of the point that I'm approaching. So
You start swinging.
get away from me! I'm going to bed. So I guess we'll wrap her up for the week. This it's been a pleasure. Another very well done game by my lovely bride to be. She I think that she has accepted a position at What the Heck Incorporated as the official game maker,
Game creator.
which I'm not mad about because then I get to play, which feels nice, and it's one less thing I have to do. So I mean, I'll probably still do some, but
Yeah.
This
she's-
was a good way to do it, where we all get to play, but we all have to.
right.
Contribute, kind of.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're moving and shaking. Big things. Keep your eye out for apparel if that ever happens here. Soon. I've got some stuff in the works.
What brand?
You know.
What the heck brand?
No, I was thinking Vineyard Vines.
That's a lot of money you're talking. Vineyard Vines, yeah.
Yeah, with the
I was thinking like
you know, like with the
Lululemon.
whale. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we do Lulu and Vineyard Vines,
Yeah.
we could all join a frat.
Yes.
So I think that's worth considering.
Yeah. Maybe grow a ponytail out. I don't know. We'll
That's
see.
a ponytail.
I'm out on that.
Well, he's just out because he has to be out.
I'll grow the beard into a.
He would do it if he could,
Ponytail.
but
Yeah.
alas,
I could.
he's
It wouldn't
bald.
look good though.
You're bald, which is better for our logo anyway. But
Yeah.
keep an eye out for that, and I'm hoping to share that voice link so you guys can chime in on the episode. We can add you right in like you're sitting here with us, eating toppers, talking about how I beat everybody in golf. But till next time, keep an eye out for that stuff, and you know what? Enjoy the rest of your week. For Tyler Heck, Garrett Jeters, I'm Colin Frederick. Let's get the heck out of here.